Welcome back, everybody. This is Dave with Spider Monkey 2A, and we're back out at the range on a cold, chilly morning, but I love it. We're here with another installment of our new series that's going on right now called Granddaddy's Guns. And today, guys, I am so excited to show you what I got. Stick around. Should be a lot of fun. Alright, as you can tell by the thumbnail, obviously, we are here with the Winchester Model 94. Guys, I can't explain to you enough how much I love this rifle. If you follow the channel regularly, you know I am an absolute sucker for lever action. And this one, guys, oh my goodness, this one was the one that changed the way firearms were back in the day. I believe that this was like the first smokeless powder rifle. Correct me if I'm wrong there, guys. I looked up a little bit of details on it because I don't know all. Oh my goodness, it's starting to snow. I love it. But this rifle is another one that's been in our family since the 70s, I believe. My dad told me that his grandpa bought it for him back in the 1970s. So it's been in our family for a long time, and it is just an absolute gorgeous rifle. It's been kept very, very well. This has taken more whitetail in our family than I care to count. I've taken a bunch with it. My brother's taken a bunch with it. Dad took a doe as recently as this last season. He got his big doe with this rifle itself. And so it's just made to last. Let's go over a few specs, and then we'll shoot it. Let me correct myself on that one. First, American sporting rifle to use smokeless powder. Like I said, guys, I had to look up some of the details. I had to jot down some notes. I can only tell you what this has meant to our family personally. But let's go over a few of the specs, guys. All right, the Winchester Model 94. This one has a 20-inch barrel. I believe this is the carbine version. This one was made to fit in like saddles and stuff like that, that shorter length. I do believe that they did make a couple longer versions too. This one is chambered in 30-30. I'm sorry if I forgot to mention that. Good old-fashioned 30-30. And that is just one of the American classics, guys, right there. 30-30 has taken more deer probably total than any other caliber combined. Don't quote me on that. I'm going to hold up my cheat sheet here, guys. I was trying to read it, but my eyes are terrible. All right, like I said, Grandpa bought this for Dad back in the 70s. One downfall to this one, guys, if you want to put an optic on it, you're kind of crap out of luck as far as a magnification optic, like a scope or a red dot, something like that, because this one in particular, this model, when they first started making them, has the top ejection instead of the angled ejection port. So putting a scope on top, obviously, not going to work. But if you wanted to, you could figure out how to mount one further up or tilted to the side. Not recommended. You're going to have parallax issues then. This one got the side load gate, which I love. I believe that this is a 7+1. This will hold 7 rounds. I could be wrong on that one as well. I'm really not prepared for this. But I wanted to get out here and shoot this thing. I haven't shot this thing since probably high school. But it's just a timeless American classic. All right. But they did away with that top ejection in the 1980s, I believe, and moved it to the side so that you could put that optic on there. Oh, we got a couple of safety options as well. We'll go over that. But to go along with the whole sight thing, guys, what you did have an option to do is put a peep sight on there. Notorious. This one is a Williams peep sight. I don't know if they were specific to the Winchester 94. I don't know if this one came with it on it or not. I believe this one probably came with it on it. But let's go over some safety options that you have, guys. Now, a lot of lever actions have them, some don't. Is the half cock. So you leave it there. That's a safety option. But it also keeps it a little bit pulled back so that when you're ready to pull the hammer the rest of the way back, you don't have as far to travel. Another safety option, I don't know if you guys can see it there with my big head in the way, is right up there. There's a little spring that you need to depress. A little pin that you need to depress. So, now safety check. We are unloaded, but I'm going to cock it back. So if I do not have pressure pulled up on the lever itself, this will not fire. Okay? So that's a good safety option to have. This one didn't come with any manual safeties like the modern ones usually do. But in order to get that to pull, you have to keep pressure on that, which forces you to really focus while you're shooting this rifle. And it is just a joy to shoot. It's nice and light. As I remember when I was a little kid, I shot this thing thinking it had the most recoil in the world. But it's really not bad at all. Okay, so we'll depress that. And like I said, you got the side load gate. Usually I put one in, load it up, and then load the rest up. So let's do that. I believe it's 7+1. I'm excited to see because I hope I'm right. But let's get it loaded up. I believe that's all I got to talk about. 20-inch barrel, all that. 30-30 Model 94. All I can say, guys, is this is probably the coolest rifle I've ever shot in my life. It's just a timeless American classic, and I'm yapping on. The stock is held up great. It shows just that little bit of wear and tear. It's a gorgeous rifle, absolutely beautiful. It is rugged, it's durable. This thing's been shot a ton of times and still going strong. All right, enough. Let's go over the ammo that I'm going to be using today. We're not going to shoot it a ton. I don't want to shoot up all the dad's ammo. But then at the end, we got some 2 liters of ginger ale. And we'll blow those up too and have some fun with that. All right, so just 2 different types of ammo. 30-30 around this area, guys, is kind of hard to come by because it's just still so popular. Everybody snags it up, but it's still fairly cheap. The 2 that we're going to be using today, I'm probably going to use this more than anything, is this good old Remington Express Core Locked. This is 170 grain, soft tip. Love the soft tip. But we also do have a little bit of a little more modern. We got the Hornady Lever Evolution. This is good stuff. I believe this is what Dad used to kill the doe this year. It's got that nice plastic tip on top. And this is 160 grain, I believe. So, if you are looking for this stuff, I mean, I don't know if it's bumped up lately. I haven't really been looking for 30-30 ammo. But, back in the day, you could get this for about 12 bucks. And this one, a little bit more recently, less than 20. So, not crazy. Okay, so we're just going to hit the steel a little bit, and then we will hit those 2 liters. And, like I said, I don't want to shoot it a ton today, but it's going to be hard to stop. My hands are starting to get cold. All right, so let's load it up with this Remington Core Locked. We're just going to load up. Let's do 4. Well, actually, no. We wanted to see how many it held, so I like to chamber that one up. I always like to put the hammer back so nothing accidentally happens. All right, so we got 1, 2, and these do pinch your finger a little bit if you kind of lollygag, so just give her the beans, guys. 3, and make sure that that gate or that door to that side load gate pops back out. Otherwise, you don't have it quite all the way in, then you're going to deal with the jam. What was that, 2? Yeah. 3. Oh, I lost count already. Anyway, we'll just load that amount up, guys. I don't want to shoot it all off. Like, I lost count there. Whatever. We're a little bit further back because shooting rifles, I don't like to be too close to the steel. All right, we already got 1 chambered. Let's try to hit the hang-in steel. I don't know how the fence posts are going to do with hitting it with a rifle this close up. All right. Now we'll show you the recoil as well. Hopefully I'm out of your way. And hopefully I can even hit anything freehand. All right, there's 1. So when we eject, guys, it goes right back over your shoulder. Right back up and over instead of out to the side. So, take it as you will. All right, let's see if we can hit the middle one. I believe it went right through the center hole. That's what I'm going to say. Right up over the shoulder. Almost hit you guys on that one. Let's see if I can hit the left one. There we go. Yeah, that was a dead center hit. So I'm going to claim that I went through the center of that. Wow, that really shoots out. Well, we got 1 more, looks like. Maybe. You know what? Let's hit the standing steel here right in the front. Hopefully we don't knock the Hopefully we don't knock the post down, but yeah, rang it really well. Actually, we got more in there. We're going to save that one for the 2 liters. All right, let's get those set up, see how well they blow up. Okay, before we get those 2 liters set up, I'm going out of order here. We're going to show you the recoil of it, show you that it's just not bad at all. Okay, so we still have one in there. I'm going to get her cocked back here. Hopefully you guys can see well enough. And it's just a nice little compact carbine model. That peep sight, you can see just perfectly through. I keep that front sight right smack dab in the middle, and I'm hitting where I want to be. We're about an inch high right here, and we're at about 25 yards or so, so that's pretty normal. All right, so let's show you the recoil here. And remember, you got to depress this because it will not shoot. I'm pulling that trigger as hard as I can. It will not shoot unless you have that pulled up. I don't recommend you sit there and try doing that with a loaded rifle. All right, here we go. All right, not bad at all, guys. Like I said, when I was a kid, I thought this thing had the most recoil in the world, but I was also a little guy. So this, it feels like, I don't know, maybe shooting a 20 gauge with target load. So it's not bad at all. All right, guys, we got 3 2 liters sitting up on the steel stand there. I just did that weird. Loaded it through the top instead of the side gate and then chambering it. You can do that. We're just going to load up the 3 rounds that we need. I apologize for not maxing out what this thing holds, but frankly, I just don't want to. I believe it's 7 plus 1, 8 shots total. All right, we got the close-up camera there. Hopefully it doesn't get sprayed. We're shooting some ginger ale because frankly, I hate it. And I'm going to aim off of the truck here to get a little steadier rest. After this, if I do all right, I got a couple more 2 liters. We'll move it a little bit further back, see how I do with it there. But let's have some fun. We're still using the Remington core lock as well. In case I didn't mention that, 170 grain because people believe I never say the grains on here. Holy moly. All right, that's 1. Boom, that's 2. See if we can hit that 3rd. Trying to see where the brass goes. I want to keep that. That made just short work out of those 2 liters. All right, so I felt really good about that. So we'll back it up to about 60-ish yards or so. See if I can hit it from there. See where the brass goes. I want to keep that. Okay, so we're at about 50-ish yards or so, which this rifle, guys, don't get me wrong, is more than capable of taking game at further distances than that. 30-30 kind of gets a rap as just being a brush gun. That's definitely not the case. That's not all it's good for. But we're going to load up 2 rounds of the core lock that we've been using, see if we can hit that from here. And I also am going to have 1 round of the lever evolution loaded up. If I hit the 2 liters on the 2 shots, we'll call that good. But if I miss, we'll try with the lever evolution as well. I don't know if you guys can really see me here. Let's back it up a little. We're just going to go off the edge of the truck here and hopefully have some results that are satisfactory to me. All right, so we're going to try the right side first. All right, that's what I like to see. And try the left side. We still have the core lock. All right, that's what I like to see. All right, so at about 50-ish yards, spot on still. I got one of the lever evolution in there. Let's go ahead and hit the steel with it. All right. Not bad at all, guys. I love this thing. All right, so no real reason to go look at the 2 liters. I mean, they are gone, especially with carbonated drinks, they just blow up. All right, everybody, there you have it, the Winchester Model 94, which was originally the Winchester Model 1984, but they changed it later on to help with sales. Few things here. There's no butt pad on the edge there. Man, I just absolutely love this rifle. So much of my youth was involved with this rifle. So much game has been taken with this one personally. I keep showing it to you guys because I just want you to see it. What are your thoughts on the Winchester Model 94? There are other calibers that it is chambered in. I know there's a lot of them out there. This one's a 30-30. Good old American classic. You just can't beat the 30-30. I would be willing to say, and I know so many people are going to quote or correct me on this, but I'd be willing to say that's probably taking more whitetail than anything. It is just a classic. All right, everybody, there you have it. This is Dave with Spider Monkey 2A. Give us a like, maybe share this video. I hope you subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell and turn on the notifications so you know when the videos are coming out. And if you feel like supporting the channel here and there, hit that super thanks button. That's the easiest way to do it. And as always, thanks for stopping by.